Hey guys, Camel Toe back at you. Look, today we're going to be doing a beef brisket. It's 17 and a half pounds. It's for a special birthday party. Shout out to Liam, happy birthday. So what we're going to do, look, I've trimmed this up pretty good. Main thing you want to pay attention to, you see how much fat I cut off, is this part of the brisket right here where the flat goes into the point. Super thick fat. Generally when you cook it up, it's not going to render enough. It's not pleasing to the palate. So I trimmed that down just to an even cooking service. If we flip this over, this part of the fat we want to keep. I trimmed up the sides a little bit, got some notches in there to get some seasoning, but you really don't want to touch this because that's all going to render up. It's not hard, pretty thin, about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. That's what we want. That's what's going to get the brisket flavor. So our next job, what we're going to do is we're going to season this bad boy up. So there's a lot of controversy, a lot of talk about injecting these briskets. To me, I don't inject them. Here's why. You put it in, this is still porous, you're gonna lose all that flavor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spritz it. I'm gonna spritz it with a little spicy sweet pickle juice. I'm gonna spritz it first, then I'm gonna put my rub on. Should give some meat flavor. It's porous, so we'll do that right now. Just spritz it up good. Don't be afraid to rub your meat. Get it in there, slap it. And we'll continue this process as it cooks. We'll go ahead and spritz it some more with that apple juice, let it soak into the meat. All right, so we're doing some prime seasoning, sweet smokehouse, got a lot of pepper, got a lot of cayenne in it. It's real earthy flavor, got some sweet to it. What I did do different, guys, I just added some simple Folgers coffee to it. It's gonna give it a nice earthy bite to it. So about a teaspoon of that in there. Be liberal when you season these things up. Always going to go from the top, sprinkle it around. Don't let your wife yell at you because you will make a mess, but I trust you, I will clean it up. Sprinkle it all around. Be liberal with it. Back this guy up a little bit. Rub that into the meat. Spank it. Get it in the folds right in here where the flat comes to the point. You want to rub some seasoning down in there because eventually we'll cut that off and we'll slice. Something I want to do mention too, guys, before you get all crazy with the seasoning, you put it on the grill. Come in here a little bit. You want to see how these grains run right here. You see that? So I've got to remember this when I pull it off the grill. I'm not going to see those. It's going to be black. So I know right here that I want to cut this way because I'm against the grains. Pretty easy. Sometimes I'll make a marker. One good way to do it is if you see that grain going, you think you're going to forget, you can take a slice out, small slice. That way you know you want to go this way with it. You're against the grain. This is pretty self-explanatory. Everything's running at a 45 from right here up the brisket, so we're good to go. We'll continue seasoning, but that's important because you will lose your way once this thing gets blackened up. Looks pretty good. We'll do a repeat on the other side. This is the fat side. You still want to spritz it with this pickle juice. Get the sides real good. Let it soak into that meat. You season this thing up. Like I said, don't be afraid to use a lot. Rub it into that meat. One thing a lot of people forget about is these sides right here. You just want to put a little bit on your hand, rub it along there, get it on there. Same with this side right here. You see where it's exposed, no meat. Best way to do it, you can flip it over. I like to just use my hand, run it across there, get that seasoning right in there. Don't be afraid to rub this meat, guys. I know you do it on a daily basis anyways, but this is fun stuff right here. So. All right, I think we're good. What we'll do, guys, we got the smoker going. We're gonna cook this thing at 225, 17 pounds. Gonna take at least 18 hours. I figure about 1.15 pounds, 1.15 hours per pound. So it's gonna take about 20 hours to cook. We'll update you as you go, and we'll see you next time at the pit.